All right, welcome. This will be a first gamer guide from Airbuck. I'm going to show you in this guide how to level jewel crafting to make one of your diamonds. Um, I've already done this now twice. I've already done the resplendent, which is the frost, and I just finished the earth, which is skillful. And so now we're going to look at the air diamond. I have mailed myself a whole bunch of rousing and awakened, and I got about 10K on me here. I just dropped herbalism on my evoker, and he's going to become a jewel crafter. So I come down here, and I won't be narrating this whole thing. I'm going to turn my mic off here in a second and just walk you through the guide. Um, but I may pop back on here and show you where I'm going and what I'm doing. All right, so I follow the WoW Professions, wow/professions.com. It's probably the same guide that they use on Wowhead. It's probably the same guide they use on Icy Veins. But it all starts with prospecting ore. The WoW Professions one says to get yourself about 240. Um, I don't do that. I do about probably closer to 280 just so I can make sure I have enough gems. But it'll be a hot minute here. The other thing I do is I utilize the first craft feature. So my goal is as I go through is to stockpile as many points as possible. And you'll see when I get to, you'll see what I mean by that when I get to level 25 and I can pull up the specializations because our goal is to get um, all the way through faceting, put 10 points in the first, get our 40 points in air this time. This is what we're going to be going with is air. And then circle back in and put a few more points in faceting so it will be less for us to make 2 and 3 star diamonds because that's the goal. All right, so you can see I'm already at 15 here. I have a few more prospects so I can get those gems to crush, and we'll go from there. I said I use the WoW Professions tab, which is probably very, very similar to the Wowhead tab. We're going to cut this short just a little bit. I originally said 60, so let's cut it short right there. All right, save myself some of that. All right, now I got to crushing it. Let's see, I got 26 of those. That's a good amount. So I can do one of those, one of those. Now, I don't want to crush any mystics because mystics give us um, mystics give us are what we need to make our shimmering clasps. So I don't want to do that. Oh look, I have a druid or a hunter dancing with me. That's lovely. Got hunter all over me. Gross. All right. And then the other thing we're going to do is I always forget that I can, when I get this crumbled stone, uh, I can redo it and get more eternity ember. All right. So now I'm at level 15. I've crushed. I have gems. Come back in. The other thing I've noticed about jewel crafting here in uh, Dragonflight is the patterns are really stinking expensive, which is significant because, again, our goal is to make every single pattern at least once. All right, so we are at level 18. No, we are at level 15. Why are we at level 15? No, we're at level 19. All right. All right, we need to make 2 frameless lenses. So we're going to make 2 of these bad boys. Go away. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us out. Appreciate it. Frameless lenses. Oh, I require jeweler's tools. So that's one thing I forgot. Sure, 4 gold. I'll take that. Back. You'll notice I did not buy the cover, and the reason why I didn't buy a cover is because there is a quest that will give me a free cover. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Buy those 2 things though. I think I did make a mistake and buy something I didn't need. I think I bought an inscription thing. But that's okay because I will send it to my disenchanter because I will get good dust out of that. All right. Up and down. All right. This lady's going to tell me all about crafting. Okay. Accept. Tell me the rules. All right. Fantastic. I learned the rules. I understand. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Our guest, be our guest. Now I can learn all 3 of these things. Yes. And now I can make 2 frameless lenses. All right, so I'm at 21. Now we'll come back up here. Train me, teach me all these things. And again, you want to buy them all because what you're going to do is we're going to be utilizing that first craft bonus to get us as high as possible in the specializations. All right, so we're going to make some bifocals. We're going to make a sundered onyx loop. All right, and now we have specializations. So the specialization we're going to focus on here is faceting, because faceting allows us to unlock these different gem types. Yes, I want to learn faceting, and I'm going to apply my knowledge, because I need 10 knowledge points in here, in this middle, before I can go here to air. All right, so we are at level 26. Let's go ahead and train. Now we're going to make a Time Watcher's purse. Go ahead and open that up. All right, now we're going to make some of these revitalizing red carvings. We're actually only going to need a couple, but what I'm going to do is, because now if you see over here, I have a quest from this lady. She wants me to do some jewel crafting. Well, that's okay. I can do some jewel crafting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off. Maybe. I'm going to come over to my main jewel crafter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to request two things that I haven't made yet. And because I have all the supplies anyway, because this is my main, I'm going to go ahead and give myself that first craft bonus point for doing it. So I'll come over here. And the two things I always do are the clasp, shimmering clasp. And I'm going to request it from Air Drago. And I said I'm going to provide the mats. I'll give them a gold place order. And then the other one is the Draconic Vial. So clear this out. Draconic Vial. Search. There we go. Air Drago is going to make me one. Place order. All right, now I can log out. And again, I'll get credit for those. I'll get first craft credit for those, and then I'm going to make them anyway. So let's go back to Air Drago. And then once I'm done with this, I'll take you guys on the world tour and I'll go quiet and I'll show you where to find the different items that you need to make sure. Because what we're going to do is we're going to, I want to say there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 items worth 3 each. That's 24. Plus talking with our trainer in the wild gives us 5. That'll give us 29 points towards our 50 total. And so, yeah, that's where we want to be. So that just leaves us then with, that just leaves us with having to come up with 11 here, which is easy, which we'll do easily. All right, so let's go crafting orders, personal, Draconic Vial, start the order, create the order. And if you don't have the stuff on whatever alt you're using, that's fine. You can just provide it yourself. Start the order, create the order, complete the order. All right, so now I'm done with that.
Oh my God.
2 more points for me to apply my knowledge. 4 points away from starting to fill in air. And when I come over here, I'm going to grab this quest too. I may not do this one in part of our world tour here, but I'll grab it. Finish this one here, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Learn it, live it, love it. All right, and then so from here, we're going to make some revitalizing. I need to make some shimmering class. Oh, I need the misshapen filigree. That's over here. Right here. Misshapen filigree. Let's buy about 50 of those. Make about 4 of those. Okay. So now, where are we in the guide? I need to make some glossy stones. So again, we're going to make 2 of those because we actually don't need to make all these things. We can, actually it says I just need to make 1. So we'll go ahead and make 1. And now we're at 30. First craft, I got a bunch of good stuff. So now I'm at level 30. Now what basically all I can do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to learn the rest of my gems. Train me. All right. Specializations. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going over here to air. I'm going to learn this subspecialization. Apply knowledge. Apply knowledge. Apply changes. And we're good to go. Okay. So now, let me show you guys this. If I zoom out here, I have one here, come over here, one here, come over here, one here, go down to Azure Span, one here, and actually this is my trainer, and these are the two. So we're going to go on a little world tour here. I will do everything in my power not to stop and pick herbs. I can't promise anything. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and kill my mic because I'm just going to fly around. All right, so here we are. This is the first item. Go ahead, click on it. Boom, a whole bunch of gems and those ever important 3 points. So again, you look at it, Jewelcrafting, specializations, dumping 3 points in. All right, next one. Again, you can see it. We're going to this one right here. And this is the order I recommend. It is the most economical. And here we are at location number 2. Now this one's tough because this one is basically right here in this jar right here. You see where my mouse just turned to a gear? Again, it's tricky to get, but there we go. All right, so now we're going to the Waking Shore. I will say before I go mute again, I'm really looking forward to 10.1.5 or whatever it is, the next expansion, where we get to move this bar out of the middle of our action bar. It'd be fantastic. So here in the Waking Shore, you can see we're looking over here. And again, I promise not to mine everything. I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. Don't look at that ore. Okay. So just on the other side, there it is. Ugh, the worst. Hate it when you trying to be not killing people and not killing things and they just won't let you. All right, the next one is a pattern. It's a puzzle pattern, and we're going to have to take 3 different, activate 3 runes to basically make a pile disappear. And so again, if you have questions, all this can be found on Wowhead. Wowhead's got a great write-up guide on professions. But we are power leveling to get to 40 in this area. All right, so here we are. Here's our dirt pile. Again, coordinates 34, 63. Try to avoid having to commit frogicide here. So we light up one, boom. You can see the other one right there. Light up two, boom. And I think our frog is doing us a favor. Light up three, boom. Oh, boo. Apparently this frog had a death wish and did not want to live anymore, so it's our job now. We have to help him out and unalive him. So, goodbye, sweet prince. Goodbye, Mr. Frog. I am not an evoker by trade, so if I'm doing things wrong, whatever, get over it. All right, we got our igneous gem now. All right, so now we are headed to the plains. The plains are the easiest. Actually, I think the plains are the ring shredder. Oh no, that's gonna be bad. I got 9, 10. Haha. Oh really? Why am I still getting targeted by that? Come on, get over it. All right. So we're up here in the apex canopy, walking shore. All right, we're north, east tip, north central tip, maybe. And we're looking for this jewelry box. It's at 6113, and that's going to give us our fragmented key. Don't worry about the forgotten jewelry box, because I was always like, oh my gosh, what's in this? It's got to be something really, really good. No, it's not. It's just crap. So now we are headed all the way over here, and let's go into the plains here. Let's go back. The plains. We're going all the way to the northwest coast. And I will say this is probably the hardest one to get. It involves the most killing, that's for sure. Because you do have to fight your way into the cave to get this. And then it's actually not all that easy, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay. So, because I wasn't paying attention, I ran out of vigor. So we're going to run a little bit. There we go. Alright, down we go. Okay, so we're going to have to kill that one. We're going to have to kill that one, but those should be the only two things, and maybe one inside. But those should be the only two things we have to kill. That was kind of fun. Blessing of the bronze. I don't know what that does. Did I mention that I am not a evoker? I don't even know what spec I'm in right now. I could be in preservation spec right now. That would be kind of embarrassing. Okay, see that gem up there? That's what we're looking for. Oh, good. Someone killed these other things. So what you have to do is you have to get up on this spine. It does need to be this spine. You need to run all the way to the end, all the way. Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. And then you can reach it. There we go. All right, now we are going to do something exceptionally cowardly. Instead of fighting our way back up and fighting our way up the hill, we're going to hearth. Because we have 3 things left to get. We have to go visit our friend, and then we have to get the 2 in the alcove that are basically right next to each other. So to the span we go. Let's make sure we learn these. Got our keys. Check our progress. That's the wrong thing. Okay, so we got 12 coming in. So that's going to put us at 16. And I got another 11 that are going to come from this next pack, which means we're going to need to find. What does that mean we're going to need to find? So we're 24 short. And I got 11 more coming, so it means we're going to need to find 13. But that's okay because we have a bunch of things that we haven't crafted yet. We have a bunch of gems. We have a bunch of necklaces and rings that we'll get craft bonuses for. So the goal is to just make everything at least once here in our book. Just do this, put this right there. Yeah, so if you look here, you go filter, first craft bonus. Look at all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to end up with 15 points out of all of that. And again, when you look at it right now, I need 24 to get that gem. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get my 11 here from the World Tour. Then I'm going to get my first craft bonuses. And then once your first craft bonus, you get what will be sitting well over that, and I'll actually be able to pump some in here. All right, so I'm actually cheating here because I haven't done this part yet. So I'm gonna go get Cobalt Assembly.
We've got a flight path. Now.
We are headed right here. This is going to be our weekly guy. Now, I did not know this, partially because I'm bad at reading. I thought I heard them say this would be just a one-time only thing, but this guy right here, Plutar, at 4640 in Azure Span, weekly, you're going to want to talk to him because weekly he will give you 5 knowledge. So that is way cool. So we've learned our 5 knowledge. 21 out of 40. Now, we are headed directly south. The last 2 things we need are there in Azure Span. So let's go ahead and actually just due east of Azure Span. So let's speed along our way. See those purple trees? That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, number 1 is this big purple crystal. Boom. Number 2, going to be in the lake. Click on that thing right there. It's going to give you a buff. And then we're going to come over here. Make it sing. Come over here. I don't know if this is faster than swimming, but again, make it sing. Open the chest. Harmonic crystals are ours. Now, if you've never done this playthrough, I don't know that I'd recommend doing this because it kind of takes some of the magic away. But if you're doing this on your 37th alt, by all means. Now, the other thing I just noticed was because this is an evoker and I'm a slacker, he doesn't have anything. So now I have to fly all the way back. Womp womp. Okay, campers, here we are. So now, again, what we're looking for is we're looking for first craft bonus because we need 13 more points, right? 13 more points. So, craft a Queen's Ruby. Absolutely. An energized, vibrant ruby. Sounds great. Sensei sundered something or other. Beautiful. Zen Mystic Sapphire. Perfect. Solid Eternity Ember. Love it. Now I have the stuff for that one, so I'm going to make that one. I'm going to make this, but I'm going to make this for a surprising reason. Because I can wear it. Same thing with this. I'm going to make this, again, leveling tune, so I can wear it. Dreamer's Vision. That looks like fun. Puissant. Nosedorite. All right, so I just made everything I had without even going to the auction house. So let's see where we're at. Specializations 10. All right, so I'm going to need to make 3 more things. Apply. Come over here. All right. So that looks pretty cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. I know that Awakened Frost is pretty cheap on mine, and so is Awakened Fire. So there, let's go up here and all the things. Okay. Create. Oh, oops. I used my Awakened Fire. My bad. One more time with feeling. And I should be able to sell those gems, especially the ones that are the combination gems, because there apparently are not a lot of people that can make those. So, jagged Nozdorite. There we go. Crafting orders, specializations. 3. 1, 2, 3. Apply. Fierce, limited diamond is now makeable. Now, it's going to be low quality. It is going to be a 1-star diamond, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers, so let's see if there are any actual orders. Search. No orders found. So, but that is your guide, Jewelcrafting, how to go from 0, unlearned, to being able to make a diamond. As always, like, share, and subscribe.